as promised, we have a call with Shannon Cassidy. Now, Shannon, the reason for the call is Shannon went active world team, or it's not official yet, but we're pretty sure it's going to happen last month in a way that's a little bit different, and also did over 13,000 bowling points in July. And I thought, look, I need to know how this happened, because if we can get everyone doing it, and I know that she'll think she did it pretty easily. So here's Shannon. So welcome, Shannon, everybody.
Hi.
And, say hi, Shannon. Guys, so I'm going to interview her, and hopefully you guys get a lot out of this, and I'll put it you'll be seeing it on the group now. So Shannon, when did you start on the products, the Herbalife products?
I started back in September 2018.
And how did you find out about Herbalife?
I was just working, and a lady who is my upline, she come in, and I asked her, obviously she looked really good, asked her how she was on it. She explained to me what she was doing, and I just went, yep, I need that. I've got to have that in my life. Nothing else has worked for me. So did sit on the fence for 3 weeks, but I did finally get onto it.
Did you know her?
Yes, I do. I personally know her as well. She's a good friend.
Great. So center of influence. And what's your result been so far? I've seen some photos. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah, so within 4 months, in total 6 months, I lost 20 kilos. At my heaviest, I was 87 kilos, and at my lightest, I was 61. So it's a little bit more, but I do fluctuate between that 60 and 65 kilos. I just started on the breakfast pack, so something pretty simple, something pretty basic. But within 2 weeks, I pretty much upgraded my packs. I signed up. I got everything that was left in the ultimate pack to add to my brekkie, and it just dropped off me.
And how are you feeling now?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Not only have I built my products since then, I probably have everything that's known to man in Herbalife, especially the sports range. But yeah, no, I'm religious on it. I live for Herbalife at the moment.
Right. So I take it you were fairly passionate about Herbalife, because you went officially supervisor 1st of December.
Yep.
So you arrived at supervisor with quite a few customers, I'd imagine.
Yes. Didn't have it was all still a learning curve for me as well. Trying to build that up. But obviously my 2 uplines helped me get to where I was at as well. Showing you how to follow up with my clients, showing how to make sure that they continue with their products as well, as long as they enjoy their products. But the excitement from me, obviously, spilled out.
So your excitement got the inquiry, and they helped you hone your skills to keep them. So was it all from people just sharing how great you felt?
Yeah, I'm very lucky, because in my other line of work, which is a manager at a sports store, I deal with the public on a face-to-face basis, and people have noticed me wearing big. Hey?
They're watching you shrink.
They were watching me shrink. So wearing big, bulky, hiding the fat clothes back to tights and shirts and things like that.
Awesome. Now, I noticed you had a great start. You did 3,500 bowling points your first month as a supervisor.
Yep.
So you hit the ground running. And I just want to give some stats of people where you're at now, but I want to go back to where you're supervisor. So for the people that are listening on the call, Shannon has 27 frontline members. She's only been a supervisor since December. She also has 14 second and third line members. She's got 3 supervisors. She's got 1 QP. She's got 4 first line senior consultants. So you've got a really solid business. And I know, and we're going to talk about it later, you've also just continually getting new customers. So that first month that you went supervisor, your customer base, was that simply from people seeing what happened to you and you sharing?
Yep. it was that easy. They just saw me in at work. What do you want? I need to give it a go.
Right. And how did you get those people to want to become members? You got 27 frontline members, so that's pretty cool.
So with getting them onto the memberships, I obviously, with my clientele, what I like to do is I say to them, work with your products for 3 weeks. Okay, I was a little excited. I signed up within 2 weeks, but I also want them to obviously be aware of that. If it doesn't work for them, they can get their money back after 30 days. But working with them and texting them every week to see what their results is or will be, then obviously they're going, yep, I need to sign up. They have customers, obviously, or not customers, but friends who see their results, and then that's where we make the line.
Right. So the follow-up is critical to get them a great result. And are you helping them share their results with their friends, or their friends just noting the results?
Yeah, I do with a lot of them. I do have a lot of customers that are very private who don't like to share their results, but by sharing them in a small group as well, without obviously putting them up so everybody can see, that also helps.
So you have a little challenge or something?
Sorry,
what was that? So how do you share them in a small little group?
Okay, so for instance, if I have someone sign up today and they've got some family and friends, members around them, but they've seen the product, so I keep them in a little group chat, and then that's how it continues from there.
Right, awesome. So just to give the guys some numbers, you've done 47,000 volume points since the 1st of December. So you did volumes of 3.5, 3.6, 5.6, 5.7, 3.5, 4.7, 6 over 6, then 13,265. It's incredible. So I want to find out where the people came from now. So I know you had 14 people place orders in July. Okay, now you had some big ones. You had obviously Casey. You drove a line there. You drove that business there. But you got Helen, Bernadette, Julie, and doing MAP, right? So Bernadette and Julie finishing MAP, and then you've got Rachel and Helen. So, sorry, I named Helen first. So where did you meet Casey?
Where do I meet? I've actually known Casey for a very long time. Casey and I have played hockey together for 10 or so years.
Right. And it was simple that you were playing hockey with her and...
No, Casey and I haven't seen each other for about a year. She moved away. But I obviously added her to a page, the Happy Herbie page. She's seen my results. She contacted me and said, Shannon, get me on this product.
Simple.
And she was pretty excited. She brought 2 Ultimates.
Wow. So she's been watching you.
She was just watching my progress.
Right. And where did your other 2 supervisors come from? It's Rachel and what's the other girls?
Raylene.
Raylene,
yeah. Raylene's the same. Raylene's obviously a work colleague. I've dealt with Raylene for the last 15 years at work through obviously sporting groups and soccer. Same thing. She come into the store and just looked at me and went, wow, where are you gone? I'm still here, but I'm just doing something a lot better.
Wow. So just, again, being out there and ready and then skills of great follow-up and making sure they get a customer base themselves.
That's correct.
And Rachel found Carmel, is that right?
No, Raylene. Raylene found Carmel.
I don't know why I keep calling Rachel, sorry. Raylene got Carmel?
That's correct.
Right, and so same thing, how did that come about?
So we just kept our own little group, so our own little 3-way chat happening, obviously, and helping the girls. We went out, we've done a shake party for them. We're going to do a shake party soon for Carmel. And yeah, we just help each other out. Like I would go to Robin if I needed help.
Yeah. So you work really closely with your coach, and it's a culture you're building in your team. And then shake parties are very important as well.
That's correct. I haven't done a lot of DMOs. I'm probably very naughty for doing that. But I have done a few shake parties with Robin, which has obviously built my confidence up to move forward and obviously start doing shake parties as well.
Right. So she brought you along and showed you how to do them first.
She done one here with me.
Yeah, and then done more with you. So she's come and helped you do quite a few.
Yeah, she has.
And now you're comfortable doing them on your own.
Yes.
Brilliant. Yeah. That's great coaching. And so now you've got to do the same with them. Brilliant. Awesome. So it's pretty simple stuff.
Very.
But you're talking to people. Are you listening out all the time for people talking to you about things and about the products? And
I do listen out. I still have a lot of people come to me, obviously posting up my progress. Funny enough, this month is going skyrocket for me at the moment. I've had 3 people reach out to me, but I have also reached out to people. I've sort of, rather than, it's a little something different, but I am a retail sales assistant, so I know how to approach people as well.
What do you say to them?
I do, like, this is people that I do know as well. Yeah. It'd be hard approaching someone that I don't know. They obviously see my results. They say, oh, hey, congratulations, blah, blah, blah. I don't speak to them for a couple of weeks. Then I might approach them when they're in at work, or I might send them a text, hey, guess what? I noticed you seen me the other day and you mentioned how good I look. Thanks, I really appreciate it. And then I would start the conversation, look, would you be interested in trying these products?
Yeah. It's simple. And it's so when we first started, Jess and I, we were told to make a list. So that basically what you're doing is working through your list, which is, it sometimes seems scary, but was it scary asking the question?
No.
No. What's the worst that can possibly happen?
They say no.
Yes. They're still your friends.
They are.
Yeah, exactly. So I think you said you had 10 new customers this month. You did over 13,000 volume points. Where did those customers come from?
Just word of mouth. I obviously had, I do have my list here somewhere. I get it from my 20. So I had 11 new customers. So 11 new retail. I had 5 referrals, which I helped out with customers. I had 2 people sign up and I got a new distributor. So.
And where did your new distributor come from, the customer base?
Yes. Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay. So let's look at, we'll come back to Casey, but where did you find Bernadette?
Bernadette is actually my high school best friend.
And so she's obviously going to go on to become supervisor. She's finished MAP in a massive way. She's, she's done, I think she's done over 3,500 volume points or something. So she's on her way to supervisor. So did you contact her or did she contact you?
Bernie contacted me.
Right. And Helen, where did you find Helen from?
Helen's my aunt. Helen's my aunt.
Your aunt?
Yes.
Right. So, guys, why I'm asking Shannon this is because Shannon did an interesting thing where she drove Casey Miles' business, and Casey did 8,500 volume points on her way to supervisor, but Shannon did 13.5, so it's another 5,000 volume points there. So I'm showing you how this developed as 13,500. So Bernadette, for example, I think, I'm trying to think what she did. She did at least 500 volume points. Helen did at least 500 volume points. Then you've got someone else did 500. I was trying to think who that was.
Julie?
Julie. Yeah, Julie. So where did you find Julie from?
Julie's a friend through hockey. We play against each other.
Right. So do you think if you hadn't had such a great result, you wouldn't be so, you're obviously very passionate when you talk to these people about the products.
Yes, very, very.
And they're very receptive because you're so passionate and you look so good.
That, and I'm excited about it. By showing excitement that this stuff works is massive. Like,
yes.
A couple of my clients or my people, they've been on other products and they've literally dropped those products and have come across. I won't mention brands, but they've come across and now they're seeing results.
So every month you've got new members, new customers. You're not just sitting with what you got because you've built this momentum up. You know, you did 6.5 last month, you did 13.5 this month. So, guys, I want to repeat. Shannon had 14 members that placed orders in July, and she got 10 new customers in July as well, didn't you?
Yes.
And she's also got Casey, who did this massive volume. So Casey did 5,000. Over 5,000 volume points herself, but she's got a downline doing it over 3.5.
Yep. So
when did you realise that this was going to be like you're going to be able to drive a line here? And I know Robin's really onto this, which is a great example for the group to be looking at your team and seeing what's happening. Did you reach out to Casey and say, look, well, this is going to happen, this is going to happen? And did you plan it? Or did you just go, you know what, let's give this a crack?
Yeah, no, well, a bit of everything. So basically, Casey is very competitive like I am. And when she wants something, she wants it. I obviously, like as I said, Casey, myself and Robin have been working really well together. Whenever we need each other's back, we always contact each other. But Casey wanted 50% discount like that. Casey wanted to get first cut of active of world team like that. Like she wants president's team. Like I think she wants it before I get there. so
how did she see that, Shannon? How did she see that big picture? Did you have this when you saw that she was keen? Did you have this conversation with her like that? How does she even know president's team's available? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I was still sort of in that learning situation as well. So I started a 3-way chat, as easy as that, with myself, Robin and Casey. And we'll just talk, like we just talk. We're all excited about it and we just talk.
There's no pressure. It's just a conversation, see where it goes.
Yep. It's
awesome.
Very simple.
I love it. Because if you don't keep it simple, she's not going to be able to duplicate it, not going to do the same thing.
That's correct.
I want to show on this call that there's nothing extraordinary you're doing here. You're just using the products and passionate about the products, but you're passionately sharing them, and then you're quickly jumping onto anyone you think that might be keen as well, and you're making them become a member and helping them. And the MAP program is huge. Like you guys are doing, where they're doing 500, 500, 500. So are you focusing, when the backpack come out, did you go, wow, guys, did you let everyone know that they're going to be getting this backpack when they do the MAP?
Yep. So with all in my little chats that I have with everyone, there's thousands of them going on in my phone at the moment. Obviously it comes up. I cut and paste the picture straight into it and basically explain how to get there and how to do it, and offer the 35% discount if they're obviously wanting to get the 35 as well, and then letting them know that it's only 2 more months of that 500 volume to get them out.
Yeah. And so you're not so I feel some people are nervous about offering that discount, but you're really showing everyone what's available from the start.
Yep.
And so I think that's fast tracking your business. So yeah, that's really cool. So the fact that you actually learned
that off a call that you and Jess had on Coach Academy.
Yeah, the involve, expose, upgrades.
Know straight up. Don't hide anything from them.
No, there's no need. Do it at the first call, retail up front and show them the whole package. And people want 50%. And if they're getting a great result, it's easy to get there. So, so let's look at Casey, right? She did 5,000 volume points, over 5,000 volume points herself. So obviously you had a shake party with her.
Mm-hmm. We had a shake party earlier on in July. We had sorry, my father-in-law's just shown up. um,
Tell him on a very important call.
We also had a little stall that Casey and I put up because we're both hockey players at the end of the month, which has really driven Casey's sales at the end of the month. We had a stall down at the Bathurst Masters hockey, which was a full state, over 4,500 women there. First attempt of me doing this, we weren't sure how it would work. So we set up a little tent with just all the products put out the front. We even done a little giveaway, like people to fill out the information, like done up a little flyer. If they wanted to hear about the products, if they wanted to, we've done a big CR Drive 20-litre tank thing and let the customers drink it. They're all walking past filling up their water bottles from the age of 35 through to 65. And from that, we got 65 inquiries. So we've been following those. Yeah.
Well done. 65
That's now our
inquiries.
little thing. We're going to every Masters. We're following these women.
So was it scary?
It wasn't.
Did it scare you to start? I think you're
The
doing
first day, yes. The first day, yes. I was there with Robin the first day. Unfortunately, I did have to run off to play. Robin obviously has it in the bag. She knows the gift of the gab. But once it started rolling in and we're just like, hey, come over, and people were just looking, you just started talking. And once that talk started, lined it up, and we ended up giving 3 sports packs away. So we all pitched in and we had 3 winners.
It's worth it.
It is so worth it. So, well, the gentleman that won the pack through me, he's obviously wanting to reorder this month.
Awesome. So she would have had a big customer base in her 5,000.
Mm-hmm. She did. She also done a supervisor's line with one of her girls.
Yes. So where did you? Yeah, I want to talk about that. So that's Kelly and Rebecca. Is that right?
Yes. Becca.
Becca and Kelly, is it?
There was Kelly, but I think for the downline, they were concentrating on Casey and Beck.
Right.
Because Robert Kelly did this one because I was sort of new to doing a downline.
Yeah. So how did she find these people? Is it just she just following exactly what you're doing?
Yes. So a lot of her clients that have now started are all from the Shake Party.
Right. So that's what I want to go back to. How did you get so many people coming to a Shake Party?
We just started up a little Facebook group. Casey's Shake Party on this date. She had it running for 2 or 3 weeks. She might quote me wrong there. And she just kept inviting. And when Robin and I took the road trip up there, she had, I think, around about 24 interested. Half that pretty much showed up, but she still had people that were interested in after it who didn't show.
Yeah, so she followed them up because I know she's already got 3. Yeah, well, I know she's already got 3 senior consultants. 2 did over 1,000 volume points, so she's got 3,500 downline, and she's got this 5,000 retail there that you guys can now drive again. You know, so you can do the same thing with her. Like, it's really exciting. And so, guys, just so the people listening, when they know what happened. Casey does a line and they go supervise, and all the volume at 50% over that counts as group volume to Shannon, so which is organisational volume, and that's how she did Active World Team, because most of the stuff came from that line of Casey. And so if you understand the marketing plan, guys, and you really look at what's happening in your team, who can do lines, where they're at, then you can do this sort of stuff. And I think it's a great example of how to fast track, because it takes time sometimes for those people to become supervisors. But obviously now the Casey supervisor, it's going to trap, but it's basically done it 1 or 2 months before by doing it this way. So really, really well done, Shannon. I think I love the simplicity of what you do. I love that it's from center of influence, and now you're just duplicating what you're doing with your team. And so I think you're on quite a high volume already this month, aren't you?
Nearly 13. 1,100.
Yeah. So is that reorders, or have you got new? You said you had 3 new people again.
So I've got this month. I've got, where is my book? 6 new retail. So 6 new clients. So that consists of 2 ultimates, 2 brekkies, and 2 lean and glows. I'm working on with a couple of girls to do MAP. I'm also working on a couple of girls to get to 42%. So we'll be doing another line, potentially supervisor. So
did you work this out at the start of the month? Did you map all this out? Did you have a plan?
I map it out the last week of July, because I know there's people that have come to me and they've said, I can't do it until this date. So I sit there and scribble everything down. And then I just sit there with thousands of bit of paper. Sometimes I get a bit lost in my own work. But then I'll say, okay, well, this lady wants to start then. She can't afford to pay me till then, or she can't get the products till then. Work it all out, put it all into my little week's calendars, / diary when I'm at work. And it just flows from there.
But you have a serious intent of getting a customer to supervisor. That's your thinking. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
My biggest goal is I did slack off in the because I have so many people on the 25%. My month is, and I've been working very, very closely with Robin, is getting these guys up.
Yeah. No, you got so much there in the pipeline. Really, it's amazing. You've got pretty much 50 members as well. That on the 25%. So great stuff. Now, I was going to ask something then. Oh yeah, so you work in a fitness store, sports store?
Yep. I manage it. Yep. Monday, Friday, Tuesday, Saturday.
And so how many? And you got kids?
I got 2 kids, 19 and 17.
Jesus, that's all right. They're gone.
Yeah,
they're easy.
Oh yeah, that's what makes it so much easier to do stuff at home. I'm not running around after young children.
Brilliant. And so how much time actually can you spend with Herbalife?
I spend in the cracks of the day at work when the boss isn't looking. I do it in my lunch break. I'll wake up. I'm the early bird, so I'm a 5 to 6 o'clock riser. So I'll sit there and read everything and look at everything. I have 2 days family day. So Mondays, Wednesdays, Herbalife. Tuesday is Herbalife. Tuesday afternoon's Herbalife. Thursday's family day. Friday I have me time, unless a client contacts me or a customer contacts me. Saturday is me day or work day, and then Sunday I might spend 2 hours on it.
But you stick to it?
I stick to it.
Yeah. So you're very organised, you stick to it. And so what's your goals may have changed now. What's your goal now over the next, let's say next year, but then next 5 years with Herbalife?
I obviously want to get. That is my next step. Now that I've hit Active World Team, Robin's been under me. I want vacay, so I really want to get there. I don't know. I really probably haven't mapped out me in Herbalife, so I've mapped out all my business. But now it's time to, if I can get, I'll be happy.
You will happen because you're actually mapping out your business, you're driving it anyway. But it's probably important to have a date that you want to go global expansion team, and then you can work on meal team, then you work on press team. But vacay's a great one too, because it's such a shame. You've done 47,000 volume points. You done a 10,000 active world team bonus. So you've actually probably got map bonus. So you've probably done 65 or something vacay points this year since December. And you missed out by 5,000, but that's incredible because that's given you this momentum to now. So you get Casey Go Active World Team, you get the first time vacay bonus 10,000 points. You actually hit on the 1st of August. You'll hit Active World Team, so you get your 10,000 bonus points straight away. like for next one. So you're there, like it's basically done, right? But imagine if you could help someone else get to the vacay. That's when your business will really take off. Like if you,
Casey
set a
texted
plan,
me the other day.
oh, who's coming with us, sort of thing.
Yeah, Casey wants.
Well done, mate. Like I love it. Simple. Do you know how much you earned last month? Because you obviously won't get your know the bonus, the wholesale and the royalty till the 10th. Or
yeah, no, I haven't looked at it.
What have you been making each month?
As in?
Yeah, retail profit. And yeah.
Oh, I haven't exactly counted it, but I think it was about 4,500 in profit.
So it would be great for you to write that down, like work it out. And so when you get see what your check is this month, write down your check and your retail from the 13.5 and have it down to $7,321.54. Like work it out, because that's really powerful. People go, oh, how's a Herbalife going? Oh, I made $7,321 last month. They're like, wow, whatever it is. Like they'll go, okay, so now I do want to be 35%. Now I do want to be 42. Yeah. But you know what? You're doing fantastic. So just keep doing what you're doing, mate. Keep it simple. Keep driving those lines. Keep looking out for people. But I love that you're getting people to want to go straight away, 25, 35, 50%, because that's people getting to supervisor fast tracks your business, and you're already on 1,300 volume points. And so it looks like if you've got a target for volume this month, like give it a double month. Yeah, so you get your 10,000, another 5,000 vacay points. That's 15,000. You get your 10,000 active world team. So that's 25,000. You get your 10,000 first time vacay qualified. It's like 35,000 vacay points by the end of August. Wow. Well, thank you so much. And you're off to do a shake pay today now?
No, not today. In next week.
Oh, cool. Well done, mate.
Okay, thanks.
Congratulations. Thank you so much for your time. And we'll see you on the next call. And hopefully when we get home, we'll come over to Bathurst and say good day.
Yeah, that'd be good. Cheers.
I will see you. We'll definitely see you at Spectacular anyway.
At Spectacular. And I get to go to Get Walsh. Can't wait.
Yeah, you get to go to the world team. You're the rising star. You get Walsh.
It's all happening.
It is all happening. Well done.
Thanks, Gav. Appreciate it.
Great stuff. Talk to you soon. Thank you very much for sharing.
Will do. Bye.